What's your from again?
London. You only come over and knock you out here.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. From my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and just like that, it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Emerson Griffin. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rosen on the catch. It's Duke Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Let's go. Let's go. You tighten up.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick-6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. This is Pittsburgh. Mike 54. You.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Here's Sanders. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. They'll run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. from 6 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. They're trying to generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He started doing that.
12 yards there,
first.
1st down Vikings.
Okay.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rosen hands off to Johnson. Now Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. Well, the training staff takes a peek. We'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll throw it with Rosen. Dancing to it.
That's what I wanted to get that
down. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rosen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now Rosen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
I better move these niggas. Not me.
Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
I'm wilding. I just hit any button and I
It's
done that.
intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores.
Henry Roy's don't make no sense how fast he is,
Slowing
dog.
down.
Yeah, I'm saying this is how he caught up with the nigga. That's how
Yeah, man. Like that's pick six. Both of them.
Back right around the 48-yard line. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
it would have been a pick if he could do that shit on the left side anyway. I don't know what happened.
Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I was lucky as on the word.
No, yeah, it was.
Kind of look like a back. Like you put a back shoulder joint.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
He's
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Rosen will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. We haven't even escaped the first half. He's already thrown 4 picks.
That's cool.
Brandon,
He caught the ball too.
probably back before you were born. If you're started through 4 in the first
Everybody
half,
gonna be out here just catching balls. Like, let me
the
get
game
mine.
because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real
I said he
adjustments.
was away during his quarantine. I wonder how much.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there.
I couldn't tell.
85 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0.
Stop, Bronx. Hey. Hey. Stop.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. An NFL update, second quarter now in Jacksonville. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Jared Goff with 1 touchdown pass thus far.
His name was on smoke mode.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Rosen to throw.
Whoever this guard is fucking great.
Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hey,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts it. Going to run with Madison again.
And check with your car insurance people. A lot of companies are giving rebates back.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Couple of very nice
because people are staying at home, so if you stay at home, you're not driving as much. Like Allstate sent me an email yesterday. They're giving a 25% rebate back for April and May. It's only like $27, but still.
I'll take it because I just had to pay them $20. I mean, I just had to pay $70.
The last run,
we had to pay them niggas $70 because when we signed up for the shit, we were supposed to get like some sort of security system or something, and we didn't. And that security system is going to save us a little bit of money.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Nah, we were going to, but the price of that shit didn't, like what we were saving for having the security system didn't save us the money that we would have been spending. So I said, fuck that.
Here's Madison running on first down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of 35.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm overrunning shit. I was listening in on one of Ron's calls or whatever, and they was telling that they were saying that like they gonna let everybody who's passing pass.
As they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And my goodness, another interception.
What did you say?
They gonna let
that's where the return stops.
Like if you was passing already, you'll pass, and then if you was failing, they gonna do like some sort of like online shit, and let you he took that shit out that nigga's hands.
I agree with that. I think that's what should happen.
That's correct.
If he was passing, then you should go ahead and pass on through.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
If he was failing, I don't think you should.
But they still let them take more classes and shit online to get them out of their special like seniors and shit like that.
Are you talking about Slim's grad degree?
No.
Another run here with Sanders.
North Carolina,
high school. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She working what? What's she doing?
She works for public construction, so she be abreast of all of their shit. Like she be in, like she can access to the meetings and shit. She was sitting in on the meeting every time I was in there listening. She was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Basically.
What's up, man? That field sounds interesting as crap, man. Her field, public
construction.
Yeah, public construction. Because again, like I said, something like that would be perfect for me because that's all my background is in instruction. But I'm not forced in education. I'm still
caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
I don't have to start over.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I mean,
and Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, I don't mind the instruction part because there's a lot of different pieces of it. I just don't want to be in the classroom, but like I can work in that field and be
an incomplete pass
like a project manager or like a coach or something like an instructional coach or something like that. New teachers and stuff like that. Or
a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the
like,
communication we saw there.
All
the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Yeah, I feel
like I could do whatever I want to, basically, and I guess because of that shit, I feel like I don't know.
They're going to look to throw.
I'm gonna hit that nigga with that though. I'm just going on here over the top. That nigga was too for my safety man. He's so worried about him the Royals and the flat. He's JJ like it ain't.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Look at Whiteside. Oh, no, it's Jefferson.
Like, Whiteside alright though. That nigga, like, he been on the bench, but because when I work out the wide receivers, he get a little bonus too. Nigga 77, he got great hands. It's like a 90 catching and shit. Don't GG me, nigga. You better not quit me, boy.
This is taken at the 3.
Tony told him chew clock and run the ball.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic.
Fuck you, Tony.
If they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal. Checking the NFL scoreboard. They're in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. And that one all Packers right now. They've scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Here are the Vikings now to start the next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run with Madison, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it. And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's Madison. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy. He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
His own confused the shit out this nigga, too.
Here's Rosen. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago. He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. And able to find a little space, he gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep going forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I need to go shoot, man. I really want to go and shoot.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there, and an Eagle first down.
I want to go shoot. I haven't shot my new gun at all. Like, not even once.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
See if I can't let old Henry.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
You know, they should say, do not fucking let this nigga do 1-on-1.
58 yards.
Yeah, expect that, man.
Like cover 3, why you not letting, why you not dropping safeties back? Oh my God.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my.
They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good position.
I can't believe I came 9 yards short, bro.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
9 yards.
Stretch 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined. I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, things of that nature. I'm also wondering.
But like I said, he's already. Oh, he's a superstar. He's not an X Factor. That's what he was going for. He went for X Factor. He's already a superstar.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Charles,
I got an X Factor. I made what's his name? Last-name Justin.
Oh, that's bull.
I made him an X Factor last week.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines,
hey, Dave Money really made no difference, though. If anything, when I switched to that 4-3, I'm absolutely
extraordinary. Let's just face it.
I'm kind of wide open a little bit. I need to
handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They don't need to run another play before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
After him, Carl Lawson, Frank Diane.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Gates, the intended receiver there. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout.
Mike Hughes picked me up twice in this game.
That nigga came from the whole other side of the field, too, right?
Maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Rosen. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
Oh, that's
and finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. Rosen now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Stop running if you just ate.
To this upcoming 2nd down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. It's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hogs and picking passes off.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Got an open man. It's QT. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
For Buda Baker.
Will stop with 37 seconds
straight
to
up?
play.
Yeah.
Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6
I told you don't, man. Like, I'm just... I mean, I want his collarbone, bro.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw again on second down. Rosen. And that'll be
say,
incomplete.
man.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings.
Stephon
Diggs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Come here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Check three. Delta. Alert 3. 36.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. And his pass is intercepted.
That's fucking crazy, bro. How the fuck this nigga keep doing that shit?
Snags it for the pick. Gates, the intended receiver there.
Fuck out of here.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They've
lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory. It's rare that you force 4 turnovers in a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time.
That nigga team straight as fuck, though.
You said what?
His team straight as fuck.